What if you had a personal assistant that could manage your projects, write your content, handle your customer data, and automate your workflows, all without a salary? That's exactly what I built using a combination of AI tools. And today I'm going to show you the entire system step by step so you can build one too. Here's the concept. Most people use AI tools one at a time for isolated tasks. But the real power comes from connecting them into a system. My AI assistant has 4 layers. Claude is the brain that thinks and writes. Obsidian is the memory that stores everything. APIs connect to my business tools. And automation makes it all run without me. Let me walk you through each layer. Layer 1, Claude is the brain. Claude is made by Anthropic, and it's exceptional at understanding complex instructions and working with long documents. I use Claude for everything from drafting client proposals to analyzing sales data to planning marketing campaigns. But here's what makes it powerful as an assistant rather than just a chatbot. I give Claude context about my business. My brand voice, my client list, my standard operating procedures, my goals. With that context loaded, Claude doesn't just answer questions. It gives me answers that are specific to my business. For example, instead of asking Claude to write a generic marketing email, I can say write a follow-up email to a client who purchased our starter package 3 days ago, using our friendly but professional tone. The output is ready to send with almost no editing. Layer 2, Obsidian as the memory. The problem with AI assistants is they forget everything between conversations. Obsidian solves this. It's a note-taking app that stores everything locally on your computer in simple text files. I use it as my business wiki. Every client has a note. Every project has a note. Every decision, every meeting summary, every standard operating procedure is documented. When I need Claude to work on something, I can pull the relevant context from Obsidian and feed it in. Client history, project details, brand guidelines, whatever is needed. This turns Claude from a generic AI into an AI that actually knows my business. And because Obsidian uses plain text files, you can search, link, and organize everything without any special software. Layer 3, APIs as the hands. This is where it gets really powerful. APIs let your AI assistant actually do things in the real world. Connect to your Shopify store to pull sales data. Connect to your email platform to send campaigns. Connect to your project manager to create tasks. Connect to your CRM to update customer records. You don't need to be a programmer for this. Tools like Zapier and Make let you set up these connections with a visual interface. The AI assistant decides what needs to happen, and the APIs make it happen. For example, when a new order comes in, the system automatically updates the customer record, sends a personalized thank you email, and creates a follow-up task for 2 weeks later. All automated. Layer 4, Automation as the muscle. This is what ties everything together. I use scheduled workflows that run daily, weekly, and in response to specific triggers. Every morning, the system checks for new orders, new support tickets, and upcoming deadlines, then generates a daily briefing. Every week, it pulls sales data and creates a performance summary. When specific events happen, like a customer leaving a review or a payment failing, automated workflows kick in immediately. The key insight is that you don't need to build all of this at once. Start with one workflow that saves you the most time, get it working reliably, then add the next one. Over a few months, you build up a system that handles hours of work automatically. If you want to build this yourself, here's where to start. First, download Obsidian. It's free. Start documenting your business processes, client information, and standard operating procedures. Second, start using Claude daily for your writing and analysis tasks. Feed it context from your notes. Third, pick your most repetitive workflow and automate it with Zapier or Make. Then expand from there. Within a month, you'll have the foundation of your own AI assistant. If you want me to do a deep dive on any of these layers, setting up Obsidian, using Claude effectively, or building automations, let me know in the comments. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss it. See you in the next one.